guys. How are we today? How are we feeling? How are we doing? Why is the music not on? I wonder why. Okay, now it's on. The game, I mean. It's quite low right now, but I'm just gonna increase it a bit. If you guys can't hear it, that's okay. Just wait a while, huh? So, how are we? Busy? Not busy? I was definitely quite busy over the past week. So, remember how on Friday night I was, getting more and more sick as time went on? Yeah, I had a really high fever that night. Uh, Practically stayed up the whole night so that I could recover. Like, well, make sure that the fever broke and I didn't, wasn't passed out, unable to breathe, or got so hot, burnt my brain off, kind of, or need to go to the hospital kind of fever. Um, Thankfully, the fever broke, and now I'm on recovery. I still have like a bit of a dry cough and a little bit of throat discomfort. And I'm pretty sure what I had was a strain of influenza that's been floating around over here. So, truly incredibly fun stuff. Totally something you'd wanna like casually have. I didn't think that it would get this bad, very honestly. But what can I say? I have ended up with I ended up sick, very sick in fact. I had fever chills for the first time in my whole entire life. I kid you not, I've never gotten fever chills before. I've gotten sick when I was younger. I used to get sick a lot. As children are weak. So I used to get sick a lot, but it was mostly just colds. In the few I think I get a fever about once a year. Kind of that like a really bad one where it's like super high. I need to like cool myself off and have like lots of care taken of me. This was one of them. And this is the first time I've been alone while I had a fever, like a really bad high fever. So of course, like my paranoid self did not sleep at night. Because she was like, what if my fever gets so bad and I don't have any water around and no one knows? So I left the door unlocked and I kept waking myself up every like hour or so to make sure I was still okay. I had chills for like 4 hours, 3, 4 hours. Uh, After stream was over, I started feeling more and more cold, even though the AC was off and everything was turned off. Like it was so warm in the room, but I was shivering, and I shivered like well into the night. And I was burning up with the fever. Like I'd bundled myself up as well. Okay, I put on my big cozy jacket that I bought recently. Don't ask me why I bought a jacket in a hot tropical country. Okay, like the logic there is logic. It's because um everywhere if you go inside it's gonna be air conditioned, so it's usually really cold because they turn up the air conditioning super super high, so you start freezing your little teeny body off out because of how cold it is. So most people carry like jackets or some sort of warmth warming clothing when they're walking around and shit. And because in my campus as well everything is air conditioned, it means like the when you go inside a room it becomes pretty cold pretty quickly. So I've also taken to carrying a jacket around. I bought a second one thinking it'd be nice to have options sometimes, especially if I was like my jacket that I was taking everywhere with me was a purple one, which I'm still taking everywhere with me, like in my bag, which is so heavy. But I bought a brown colored fur jacket. Like it's fake fur, of course, but like it's fuzzy and it's like very, very, very like comfy. And I bought it thinking, yeah, I'm gonna take this as my replacement everywhere jacket. And what happened was it is really big. Like it's a really hefty jacket. So putting it inside my bag didn't make any sense because that meant there would be like basically no space for anything else. And I was like, okay, so that's off if I ever want to wear the jacket, I'll just, I guess, you know, just, yeah, put it on and walk around. No choice but to freeze my socks off. I mean, my little toes off. So I put on this gigantic warm jacket. I'm still freezing. I was still shivering. I kid you not, I shivered so much. I've never shivered this much in my life. I've lived in exclusively places that get pretty hot. Um, you know, even my hometown is like one of those places which is like basically hot most of the time and it has like a winter, but it's not like super, super cold. So this was my first time shivering like crazy, and it was not even because it was cold, it was just because I had fever and I got fever chills. I shivered. So I was shivering. I usually wear shorts and a t-shirt to bed. I was still wearing shorts thinking, okay, I'm gonna go to bed, I'm gonna sleep eventually. Ended up putting on some pants, like some thick pants over my shorts. I have this like pair of green pants that are really like warm and thick. They're very comfortable. They're like a really nice pair of pants. But they're old. They're like 2 to 3 years old. I'm pretty sure I bought them like 2022 or 2021. So they're like really nice pants that are super comfy, but they're also old. And so they're also thick and they're quite heavy, like pair of pants. Like if you wear them, you really feel like you have a weighted blanket on your like lower body, which is, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes really nice. And because it was so cold, I needed it. So I put on a pair of pants over my shorts and I put on socks. I never wear socks to bed because I hate being this warm in bed. I actually sleep better if it's slightly colder. I don't know what the logic is there, but in cold environments, I almost always feel a little bit sleepier, like in classes as well. Sometimes, if I've had a long day, I'll probably be nodding off somehow because, just it's like nice and cozy cold where I'm like, I'm warm, but the air around me is cold, so that makes me sleepy. It's like a hibernation tactic almost, I imagine, in my head. So I've put all of these things on. I'm covered in my giant fluffy blanket. I'm drowning in it practically. I'm still shivering, continue shivering for like quite a lot of time. My fever is really getting really, really high by this point, and I went to like the bathroom a couple of times, right? And there's one mirror in my near vicinity, which is in my bathroom. So if I need to go look into the mirror to see my face or to like put on makeup or something, I will go to the bathroom or like put on my skincare. So I'll go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, but it's not to like do anything or look at my face. It's to like, use the bathroom. And I'm like delirious. And I look into the mirror because that's the first thing you see when you enter the bathroom. And I'm like, dang, I look like a cooked shrimp. I'm so cute. That was my first thought. Mind you, I think I look cute all the time. I think I'm like unreal looking. Um, but this was just such a straight thought that it sent me cracking up. Like I was literally laughing for a good 15 minutes after I came back from the bathroom. Just going like, haha, I can't believe I said that. And I still stand by it. I wish I'd taken a picture of myself, but I was like delirious out of my mind. And I was just like waiting time out to see when my fever break. Thankfully, my fever broke around like 6 a.m. ish. And at that point, I started getting back to normal temperature, like room temp kind of. So my fever broke and I started sweating. So I take off my jacket and my socks and my thick pants and um I'm still in my under my blanket because I'm like that's maybe like staying in the blanket probably help. But I did take it off briefly for like half an hour and yeah, eventful night, very cool experience being sick alone. I don't think it's nice to be sick alone. You might be like, oh my gosh, me, I thought you lived with a flatmate. Why couldn't you ask her to take care of you or something? First of all, the like when I decided I was gonna experiment with what the heck is going on, because I knew I was getting sick, because my body was being a bit strange. And you can feel a tickle in your throat, and I'm like extra paranoid, especially since I'm in a different country. I'm not under like any sort of actual decent student insurance, and I also don't really know what medicines they have available here that I'm used to. Like, how there's some medication, works well for you, and your body. And so there's like a few medications I know, like usually if I have like a tickle in my throat, if I take those medication, like if I take that medicine, I'll be okay, you know, by the end of me, like a few days of me taking that medication, and I'll be like good as new, you know. um but that is not the case for medication cure, because you know, like when you go to a different country, medication can be different, you know, you might not always find the same medicine that you're used to. So I'm like, I was panicking. I was like, shit, I'm running out of the medicine I'm used to, and I don't even know what kind of medicine I have. So I did thankfully have already acquired Panadol. I mean, I knew what Panadol is, of course, but I just was never been enthusiastic about Panadol because I'm used to a different kind of medication. But it doesn't matter, because what matters is that when I decided to experiment and seeing exactly what were my symptoms and not take any medication for like one night to see, like, you know, exactly what was going on, I was aware of the possibility that I might get a fever. Because every other time before that I didn't take any, like, you know, my medication ran out and I was like a few hours late to taking meds, I would start having a high fever. Like, it would start building up. So my body was clearly telling me that, hey, you're gonna get a fever no matter what as soon as you get off the medicine. So I decided knowingly that I would get a fever, that I needed to get through this fever to truly completely recover, which I was right. I think if I just kept taking medicine, the fever thing would have dragged out longer. And having a fever in the middle of the week is immensely, like, would be worse than just having it in the weekend and getting it done and over with. Because that would mean that, okay, once it's done, it's done. I don't have to worry about it. And like over the week, I don't have to worry about missing classes or being absent minded in class. Of course, I still like rescheduled my vocal lesson because I was like, I am not singing like literally a day after I had like a high fever, and my throat was still kind of a little bit annoyed. So I was just like, let me leave this for next week. Let's see if, I mean, I let my teacher know and she's rescheduling it as we speak. So it's good. It's like, you know, it's nice to be honest to your teachers. But I attended every single other class, you know? And I just, yeah, I just was like, Julio, you know? Like, I'm like, um, I'm okay. I'm living life. But so I decided I wouldn't take any meds so that I could figure out what was going on with my body. Because my classmates apparently all had influenza, which, like, 90% chance I also got the same thing, influenza, from them. So I don't take medicine on Friday night, right? And Saturday comes around and I'm already like, Friday night I already get a fever. By Saturday morning I'm done with the fever and I'm back on recovery. Like, I'm back on, like, I'm like 80% okay. But the last 20% is always the hardest because it's like the really dragged out. You gotta be careful of eating and like sleeping and stuff like that. To be fair though, I have not been sleeping well this past week because I've just been so busy. So let me get to what happened after during this week. I've had a very long week. It's just been day after day of literally insane amounts of classes and just being super, super busy. Um, like my air conditioner in the living room started dripping water. So we had to schedule a cleaning, like, for whatever, all the air conditioners, which was yesterday. And before that, Monday, I had classes till 7. So I was super busy then. I came home and I still had stuff to do, like a lot of stuff. So I just had to like sit down and finish it, of course. Tuesday as well, class till 6, but I had rehearsal. It wasn't super productive. I kind of wish that we had a second rehearsal, but my classmates were like, no, no need. We don't need a second rehearsal. So I was just like, you know what? If you guys say that, fair enough. I don't want to be the one who insists on a second rehearsal, especially when you keep insisting that we don't need one. So, if we didn't get a second rehearsal, performance is tomorrow. Am I fully prepared? If I'm being honest, no, but it's fine because I'm like two-thirds prepared. The one-third is just me wanting to reassure myself. So I'm gonna, like, you know, after the stream, I'm gonna be like rehearsing for my song tomorrow. super super busy week, I won't lie. Like this today has been so long because I've been in class from 9:30 in the morning to 5:30, and then I stayed extra to watch my classmates perform because they were playing some nice duets, piano and piano. There was a violin cello quartet as well as some violin piano duets, so I wanted to watch them because they're my classmates, and it's always nice to support your classmates. So I went to watch them because especially because it was on campus. That was from 7:30 to like 8:45. So it wasn't like a super like earlier. My classmates had told me that it was gonna be actually a 2 hour long performance. So I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be like me getting home at 10 p.m., right? But thankfully, I got home an hour early. Not that that made it much of a difference because I only finished lunch at around 10:30. I mean, dinner at around 10:30. I had lunch outside today. What did I eat? I ate pasta. It was something. I mean, I normally have a 2.5 hour break, which means I can spend some time like just doing whatever and like getting a real break in the middle of classes because I have like 4.5 hours of worth of classes straight. Three with theory and oral, and 1.5 in live sound. Got rearranged to be in a different ensemble for my live sound class because we're mixing for ensembles this semester. I was like sort of displaced and I didn't have an ensemble earlier, so I decided, you know what, I'll just join an existing one. So I asked some of my classmates, like, hey, if you guys don't mind, I'll join you. And they said yes. And then we got to know there were two other people who were not in an ensemble. And so we were just like trying to figure out who goes where now. And the group I joined, they were gonna originally, there were like two people, me and this one another person who were gonna, either of us were gonna go to the other ensemble. But then, and I feel like I'm a bit salty about this, even though it makes perfect sense. Because it just seems like it's a rude thing to say out loud, but I don't know. So like basically they said, and I quote, like, oh, we were in one before, right? So it just makes sense for you to go. Subtext was, it makes sense for you to go. They didn't say that part out loud, but then I was like, if you want me to go, just say that properly instead of going in this weird direction and manner. But so I just was like, oh, it's okay. I guess yeah, that makes sense. You guys stay together. I'm gonna go join these two other keyboardists and sing for them. So I don't mind that, honestly, because I didn't know that they didn't have an ensemble. Because if I knew that, then I would just have gone with them. I wouldn't have bothered trying to find and fit myself somewhere where I wasn't needed. But I don't know, if it's weird to say that to your classmates, right? Like, I would never say that. I'd just be like, I think there must be a solution to this. So it's like, yikes. That's awkward. But yeah, basically they did that, and we were like done with ensemble groupings, which I have to update. I have to send them 2 songs to choose from for our song that we're gonna do. So that is that. Super long days, you could probably imagine. Just a lot of fun theory stuff as well. We did a lot of dictation today, and guess what? And I knew this about myself, but I'm a lot better at figuring out the rhythm of a like musical dictation like situation. Even when I'm transcribing, I'm almost always better at figuring out the rhythm instead of figuring out the melody, which I feel like is so weird, right? I don't know why, but like I even got half of the melody right. I just put it an octave lower than it should have been. Like, I can't imagine. And I'm like, I need to do more homework. I need to practice more. I need to be like better at this because I do want to do really well on oral this semester as well. Because last sem, I got like really good marks for theory, but my oral was like hella lagging behind. I still passed, but it wasn't like the kind of marks that I want. Like, they weren't the grades that I would like. So that's why I was like, this semester I must get better at trusting my gut. But I feel like low-key, I feel worse at oral somehow. But it's like, as they say, you know, when you're trying to get better at something, sometimes you feel worse before then and then better. So yeah, weird weird day. Lots to do tomorrow as well, but I will I will be streaming tomorrow and singing on Saturday. So what do we do, huh? There's nothing in this, so that's good. Should we go to like Little Marrow and sell these? Cause like, I just feel like they're just causing issues here. So let's just go the other way. I can hear it going strong. Wow. Okay, there we go. Lovely. So we're gonna sell this to the... Oh my god, 99. Holy shit, that made me rich. Undock. I don't know why the eye is going crazy. Because, like, come on. Like, for real. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Ooh. That one came out of nowhere, huh? Yeah, so lots of interesting looking things. I would say it's weird that it just kept going like that. You know? It's really strange. It really is. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can get this now, I guess. Oh, I don't have enough still. Gee. That's sad. And awkward. But at least we have something. We can sleep, and then when we wake up, I feel like we should go get snake mackerels. So I'm actually gonna cabin Encyclopedia. I think it's at the Devil's Spine that we found a snake mackerel. Yes. So we're gonna go to the Devil's Spine. Because, you know, we can do that. I mean, seems like just right, you know, to go get that snake mackerel so we can feed that guy who died. I felt bad that he died, honestly. Apparently, okay, so I've watched a bunch of videos about Dredge because I just couldn't help myself. Because I really like this game and I think it's very cool. And there's apparently this guy, like, you know, one of the pursuits that we had about that guy who was super hungry and he just kept, like, asking for things. If you don't feed him fast enough, he dies. So, that's awkward, I guess. Ooh, what's this? Oh my god, tuna? That's crazy, yo. You can get tuna? Oh my god, that's a whale. That's a whole ass whale, guys. Just came out of nowhere, I tell you. Wait, hold up. Where are we? Close enough. We were almost the right spot. The good thing is that, you know, clearly we're going the right way. I just want to get all that is necessary. Was that... Oh, disturbed water. Don't have the right equipment. Makes sense, makes sense. Didn't expect to have the right equipment anyways. What is this? Can't fish here either. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. That's something. I don't know what I'm hearing, but I cannot be good. So I am gonna dock my ship because I'm scared of what will happen if I don't. Oh, that's the pontoon. Okay, lovely. Can't fish there. Well, ain't that something? Lovely, we can dock here. Now that is good. I will tell you that. Oh, okay. 45, 522. Not bad at all. I mean, we could buy a research part, honestly. I just feel like it's right there, okay? I'd be stupid if I didn't buy it, so. I don't know if I want it that much, if I'm being honest. Like, I just want to get this, man. Actually, I want this more than this, but I wonder when that will unlock. Because that's quite annoying, you see, the fact that it's not unlocked yet. Oh well, I guess it's fine. Encyclopedia, blackfin tuna. Tuna. Where do we find that snake mackerel? At night and in the day. Oh, that's helpful, I think, maybe. I'm on day 69. What? I've already played this game for that long. That's insane. Ooh, trophy catch. But I don't need that as much as I need to get, like... Oh my god. No. What are those things? And why are they following me? Stone tablet. What? What is that? Oh my god, why are those things following me? Where am I? Ooh. Oh, ow. Jesus Christ. That was unfortunate. I don't think we'll find a snake mackerel like this. I think we're gonna die before that happens. Okay, so I do want to check this one. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually just go behind. Super weird music as well. That's so strange. I mean, I'm definitely close to something weird and sinister, but I cannot for the life of me figure out what it might be. I do know, however, is that this is weird as hell. We're just going in the back. Where are we? Okay, almost there. That's good. If that's what we want. Oh my god, what the heck was that? Oh? A docking site somewhere right here. You guys... Oh, that was weird. What? Huh. Okay. Cave. Check the left wall. Okay. Check the right wall. Leave. I think I can rest. I think. I really hope that guy isn't dead. Because you know what would be really, really annoying? If I'd spend all this time trying to, you know, I just keep finding more armored sea robins instead of what I actually want, which is the snake mackerel. Which is, you know, safe to say, I'm not like super like miffed about it or anything, I'm just like annoyed that it's so hard to find. Which is like, why in the first place is it this hard to find? Snake mackerels, where are you, darlings? I'll have you know. Snake mackerel. Oh my god, what is that thing? Jesus Christ. You guys see that? Yeah, it's either following me or I'm crazy. I don't know which one it is. Nope, still sea robins. Why are there so many sea robins but not that many snake mackerels? Ugh. That's just rude, I'll tell you what. This is so annoying. The fact that I can't find snake mackerels. Don't have the right equipment. Yeah, no, I can see that. You know, thankfully I am not completely blind. Don't have the right equipment. Oh. Why ain't that lovely? What kind of fish are snake mackerel again? Encyclopedia. Devil spine. Rod trawl. Coastal. Apparently there's this spyglass. Aha! They're right there. Have I been missing them this whole time? Or like, am I just bad at catching fish? I don't know which one it is, but either way, not fun. Oh, okay. That's something. Normal snake mackerel. Wonderful. I think we have enough, and we can go back. Yay! Where is that guy? Over here, right? Oh, that's quite far. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Okay. Now, which way do we need to go? Oh, those are some fishies. I don't know why I'm going on open sea late at night, because I know that it gets really, really dangerous. On cooldown. Huh. That's strange. It looks like more creepy the more I take a look at it. Where is that guy, huh? Oh. Where am I? I'm going the wrong way. Oh my god. No. No, no, no. What? Oh, a full-on hallucinations, huh? Oh! Ooh! Oh my god. Okay. I'm somewhere safe-ish, kind of. Not really, I guess. Marrows and Gale Cliffs. I was literally going the wrong way, wasn't I? That could have been very much disastrous. But Marrows and Gale Cliffs. Okay, so that way, this guy is that way. Oh, I remember him now. I literally did not. I think he's dead. I have a feeling he might be dead. I just really hope not. I did give him like 2 fish. Maybe he lasted a while by eating those 2 fish. Okay. Oh. Sated, now I wait. Sated. We did it. Yay. Oh. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Huh. My darling, I found you at last. When you left, I was scattered to the winds, but now I feel almost whole again. There's just one thing left to do. Show me back. That's weird. That guy's weird. Okay, I guess we're going back to Great Tomato. Of course. That is the goal here. I broke my engine. Quite careless of me, I must admit, but worth it all for the sake of the... I don't know where I was last night, but I know something was chasing me, and it spawned like Jesus, spawned something strange as well. Not my trophy catch going away. Ooh. Well. Now hold up. I can leave this behind. I think. Huh? There's like nothing, nowhere to put it. There's just like a cord that landed out of freaking nowhere, I swear. See, there's always a way to fit it all in. I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no freaking way. I'm docking here. I'm literally gonna have to sell all of my fish now. Because, you know, of course. Dry dock for the... I think what I want the most right now is actually cargo spaces. So I'm just gonna put that away. Then we're gonna go to the shipwright, get her to fix my ship, which is quite out of commission, I would say. We're gonna put that in storage, and then look at our pursuits. Because there was someone who was like looking for... Oh. There was someone who was looking for their photography equipment. But I don't remember who, so that's funny. Haha. Is that the truth? You know, it's funny because like I can't really buy the stuff I need yet because I don't have enough 540. I just don't have enough money. So we're gonna undock. What we're gonna do is actually just go and catch some big fish. Yo, did you guys see that? The fish were literally on the... What if we just go catch oceanic fish? I saw a lot of ocean fishing. Oh wait, let me make use of that spyglass. Cod, blue mackerel, jet eel, blue mackerel. Got flan. Ooh, bronze whaler. Okay, oceanic fish. There we go. Now this is useful, you see. Kind of like in your distance, whatever you can look for, which is nice because that means I can go find just the fish I want to get, the ones that are more high value, so to speak, because you know they're just give you more money. Okay, so I got 2 fish from here. I don't have the right equipment for that. Let's go back towards over here. It's getting late now. Yeah, I can get these. What do you mean they're depleted? I fished once. Y'all. This is not real. Normal price catch, not again. Where are these coming from? Whoa. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill up my... I don't know why, but like... Ooh, ouchie. That's a... Probably shouldn't have put my crab pot there, honestly. But now that I've done it, I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself. Shipwright, okay. Uninstall. We're gonna put this in storage. We're gonna get this, and we're gonna install that. Now look at that butcher. And that's good though. Now it means I can go and actually fish in the other areas, which is always good. It's ideal. Yeah. Finally docking at a more reasonable place. Fishmonger, I'm gonna sell you this fish. And then undock to just drop the second crab bot here as well. Lovely. I might stop in the middle and go play a bit of Infinity Nikki, or stop early just to get some more rest. Because, you know, guys, I have been not sleeping enough this past week because I've been sleeping late basically every single day. I was trying to rework the bridge of my original that I was working on. For the sake of brevity, I'm just gonna tell you guys like the bare minimum about it, because honestly, not much to say other than, well, what is there to say, frankly? I need more money, so let me just, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Make money first. It's weird because it's like, you know, you're so busy, and like I genuinely am super busy right now. Like a whole original that I had to finish within like very small amount of time, because like by finish I mean like finish figuring out exactly what cards and stuff go where. Normally, right, I don't like to do that because I'm not horrible at figuring out cards. I just find it very annoying. But this time I was having a lot of fun. Research part. A research part from a crab bot? That is such an amazing thing to get, actually. But this time I actually had a lot of fun. And I got like a very cool, like I got a lot of, well, safe to say, like I definitely learned a lot about how to write music effectively in terms of the chords and stuff. I will talk about it because I really wanted to do a music making stream this week, but it wasn't possible. I think it might be possible next week. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't know. My weeks have been just so busy. Like, I'm not even kidding when I say that I have not been sleeping because I've just been working all the time on something or the other. It's either rehearsing for a performance, rehearsing for my like principal study, rehearsing for something else. You know, practicing like my keyboard skills, practicing my technique, practicing this, practicing that. It's getting a bit insane for me. And I don't mind any of it. I just feel so exhausted because, you know, it's like I don't see any of the same drive or enthusiasm for learning in my classmates. And that's not like a complaint. I know I say this a lot and talk about my classmates, but it's just frustrating because it makes me feel like I'm back in school, like full vulnerability and honesty, you know, honesty. In school, I had like a pretty weird like relationship with my classmates because I don't know, maybe they didn't like me, maybe I wasn't nice enough. God forbid that was the case. Nah, because we, you know, we had like this activity where we gave each other compliments, wrote them down for each other to see at the end. We'd give them all of these compliments that we wrote down to our teacher, and she'd compile it. She compiled it into like sheets of paper for us to read, and a whole just page of compliments about yourself to your classmates, what they actually think of you. For me, I gave everyone a very sincere and heartfelt compliment, something I think that hearing it would make you feel a lot of joy. Not to say that my page wasn't filled with compliments, but it was filled with how kind I was, despite how hard it was to be so nice to people who were not that nice to me. And it feels awfully similar to when I was in school, because, you know, like my ideal classmate relationship is that we're like a loose group of friends who can hang out with each other every once in a while and get more understanding about how each of us works, especially in like when you're studying music, right? And in this case, the course that I am in requires a high degree of like group participation and like a good group dynamic. And not having that really does make life more difficult, no lies. But that's the thing. My ideal classmate relationship would have this like comfortable group dynamic where we're all like sort of chill and we're all enthusiastic about learning and participating. Like I don't need everyone to like raise their hands and be you know, like crazy about participating in everything like me. But because I set like unrealistic standards for myself that I have managed to fulfill at least like for now. But you know, I just mean like doing a little bit more than what they are or were or are like will keep doing, because I don't know, maybe they're just like, this is too good for me, or maybe they're just like, I don't feel like I'm learning all that much, or worse yet, maybe they think their classmates are not worth the trouble, which I think, okay, fair enough. I don't think my classmates are worth the trouble, but I still do it for them because I'm like, we're classmates and we're gonna have to spend 3 years in each other's company, might as well make it pleasant instead of being like painful, which is not the case at the moment. I feel like I'm the only one who's putting in that effort, and maybe I'm alone feeling that, you know, maybe everyone's like, it doesn't have to be this high energy and interesting all the time. It's not even about interesting, it's just about having it be fun for everyone, but it's not, because I'm not having fun with my classmates. Having fun in classes and learning, a lot of fun, but with my classmates, no. Like I spend most of my time alone, even though I have 5 other classmates that I spend every single class going to with, other than when I go to my principal study class. If you're telling me that in these so many classes that we see each other every single day, we cannot be friends, it's strange, right? And I'm like, okay, I'll even say it, I'm not everyone's person. I don't want to be. You can dislike me and that's okay. But the thing is, none of them dislike me. It's just like no interest in doing anything more than the bare minimum, but less than. Some of them don't even do the bare minimum, if I'm being honest, so I don't know. It's frustrating because I don't have the classmate relationships that I wanted for my college life. Because like first time round, right? I'm not saying my first time in college was a failed one, but I had zero classmates because my one classmate failed in semester 1 and got held back for eternity, which meant I spent every single class alone. So that was like a very forced on me situation, but I couldn't do anything about it. And I'm like, right now, even with all of these people around me, it still feels the same, which is somehow worse. It's like you have all these people and none of them are truly interesting people. And I don't mean that in like a mean way. I just mean that in a way that we're not the type of people who'd get along because our principles are so different. Like, in the sense of, I will not violate my own like rules for life that I created for myself with my own life experience after so many years of living to fit in with a group of people who cannot respect that other people have rules too. Does that make sense? Like, I have principles that I uphold myself to, and I refuse to go off of those principles because I don't want to be that person who changes their stripes with what group they're in. I'm me, wherever I am. I refuse to let anything change that, including my classmates. Because even though I really, really want to have a good relationship with my classmates and be friends and go out sometimes, not all the time. I think it's impossible to spend all of your time with the same people, especially if you see them multiple hours every single day. But you know, going for lunch together would be nice, but they're not even considered enough to be like, we should pick like places where actually Mew could eat, because I'm vegetarian, everyone else is not. And I get it, it's hard to accommodate just one person, but it's honestly not that difficult. It's just like being a little bit more like, oh, we should just make sure that there's food that she can eat there. And mind you, all of the details that these people have told me about their lives, I remember now, and I like asked them about it. I feel like such a complainer, but this is genuine frustration of mine. This is not in my control, but I feel like it's my fault. Like, I cannot change how other people are, and I'm not willing to change myself for people I don't think I'm gonna be friends with for very long, or have a very long like friendship relationship of any kind with. So it just feels like we're in this like deadlock situation where we're barely acquaintances, but we're forced to spend so much time together that's awkward that we're not getting along. It's like really throwing a wrench in like any sort of good group dynamic that we could have. It's like you can try your hardest to be like a nice person and be like kind to people and still uphold your principles and try your best to be friends even when you're like, dude, this is not working. Because like, from personal experience, I stopped doing the I'm gonna give everyone 700,000 chances thing like 8th grade. By 8th grade I was like, I'm done. Actually, that's a lie. It was more like 10th grade where I was like, okay, I'm truly done giving people chances and like trying to be so friendly that they want to be friends with me, or like that I am friends with them, but I'm not because they don't appreciate that. And it's like, I will give my best tries a few times and then I'll be like, okay, this is not worth the effort, and stop. Because at some point, you're just like, you're gonna keep blaming yourself, because I do that a lot. But I'm like, when I try to be friends with people and it doesn't go the way that I want it to, or it's not like instantly successful, I blame myself for just being like morally failing in life instead of being like, hey, maybe we're not meant to be friends and that's okay. So it's just like a case of, I know that we're probably not meant to be friends, or you know, maybe we don't know each other long enough. But then I see my seniors and how much they seem to enjoy spending time with each other and go out and have fun and go to, you know, like go have dinners together, go have lunches together, have fun conversations, have inside jokes, and we have none of that. And you might be like, oh, Mew, they're your seniors, they've like, you know, they've clearly spent more time together with each other. And I'm like, I give you that, but also first year as well. You can see it from their like some of those jokes are stuff that happened in their first year. So I'm like, maybe, just maybe, I'm not sure why, but maybe it's not meant to be. It's just like a weird mixed group of people who are like, some of them are competent and understand what music making looks like. Some of them have zero experience, and that's okay, but it's really weird to choose going into a field that requires you to have some sort of experience when you go for higher education. It's like in the arts, if you go for higher education, like you want a collegiate level education in any of the arts subjects, like I'm talking like fine arts, graphic, well, okay, maybe not graphic design. I think that's one of the rare cases where you can sort of get away with not knowing anything because they teach you everything from scratch. I feel the same way about like a lot of product design and stuff, but it's nice to know stuff. Like it's better because you have a clear picture of what you're working with instead of going into it completely blindly. I think music is one of those things where it's like having some experience being a musician, or like having some experience in trying to make music is better than zero and working from ground up, because everyone else around you is gonna have some sort of like background. Either it's that they're, you know, they're doing stuff by themselves, they're in a band, that they've been learning music their whole life. Like it's kind of like, it's the difference between knowing the alphabet and not knowing the alphabet, knowing the language and not knowing the language. And I feel that way about a few of my classmates who don't know the language of music. They don't understand anything. Everything that they know is now from scratch. Like, and it's great to build up from, but it's really hard to do that when you're surrounded by people who know more than you, because they're catching up much faster than you are, and you're kind of always sort of left behind. And while it's quite possible to catch up to those people, it's just your willingness and how much you're willing to do and how much hard work you're willing to put. And trust me, those classmates are not willing to put in that much work. They're just expecting that at some point they'll magically understand what's going on, and then, you know, ka-ching, bada bing bada boom, they'll know, which is not how it works, trust me. Coming from somebody who had to struggle with a similar issue, where I was like, I feel so left behind in what's going on. Even though I understood everything perfectly, the amount of back work, like the amount of like work that you have to do behind the scenes to catch up to where everyone else seems to be at, is insane. And right now, when I'm on the opposite side, where I'm like, I know most things and I understand most things and I catch up on most things very, very quick, I'm like, I know how it feels like, and it's so frustrating. But it's also, if you don't do anything about it, you're gonna continue being frustrated and lost. But it's not my place to tell people what they should or shouldn't do, so I stopped when I realized they didn't want my attention or experience. And I'm like, not that much older, guys. We're like about the same age. It's weird though. It's so strange having classmates like your relationship with your classmates being so cold and dry and distant when you're spending practically every waking moment that you spend in school with them. At this point, I'm like, I'm actually avoiding spending time with my classmates because I'm like, I just don't want to anymore. I don't want to try. I'm past the point of that. Like, I will try to be nice and be your friend, but I'm not your friend. So it's fine, it's whatever. And I feel like, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad classmate, okay? I am, very honestly, like, this is not a brag. This is just watching what has happened in the past 1.5 semester. I can tell with full confidence that I am the best classmate anyone has ever had in this whole group. Why? Because I advocate for them, okay? No one else is opening their mouth to ask for things that we all need, okay? I'm being for real. I'm being like dead serious. No one else is volunteering to take over things and do things that like are collectively like not something that you want. The amount of dead silences that you hear if I don't talk is insane. And I'm like, you know, I know that this happens a lot, you know, like oftentimes students are reluctant to have conversations because it's like awkward, or quote unquote not awkward but just more like annoying to talk to teachers, or when they pick on you and you have to like answer their questions gingerly. But I mean it when I say this in the best way possible. Like, I'm genuinely the best classmate anyone could have ever had, especially with all of the classmates that I have, because the way that none of them advocate for the things they need. Like, let me just tell you guys this incident that is still bothering me because it happened like last week. Last week, in our academic advisor session, one of my classmates went and said, oh, for this one particular class, a research class, where they were like, I think we need to be given more support on being like how to be better at academic English. And literally 2 days before, well, 3 days before this academic advisor session that we have every week, we had our writing and research class where the teacher very specifically asked us what we need extra help with. And no one said anything then, only me. And that's because I asked all of my like immediate classmates from my major in music to like tell me what they want to have more lessons on, to have more help and support on, and I will give that list of things to our teacher so that I can make sure that my classmates are getting what they need. Because not that I'm like your leader or anything, but like I just care about whether we're getting what we want or not. Because if I'm paying for an education, a high quality one, I damn well will get it by hook or by crook. I'm gonna warm my way into every single thing that I can do, because it means maximizing my experience level. And I want that. Whether I'm dead exhausted or not does not matter. What matters is that I got to do everything that was on the table. Because as an adult, I don't have to choose, I can have it all. And I mean that. I do have it all. So I say all of this, no one else from any of the other majors, and we have 5, right? We have 5 like mini groups within the big music group. None of them said anything. Literally 3 days after, they complain about the fact that we're not getting enough academic English support. And I'm like, dude, the teacher literally asked. Like, I was thinking this in my head. The teacher asked you, but you didn't say anything then. You could have emailed him. You didn't do that. Instead, you bring this up to a different teacher who's gonna go to this other teacher and tell him that, hey, actually, your students want you to teach them about this XYZ thing because they think they're not getting enough support in that. And when he asked you, you couldn't have opened your mouth and said something. I'm like, I was stunned. I was like, dude, no one is gonna get as nice of a classmate as me who's gonna willing to do all the legwork and dirty work and like go and have difficult conversations because I'm like, if I paid for it, I will get it. But more than that, it's because it's important to communicate with your lecturers and your teachers to let them know like, hey, this works for me, this does not. Like, something about this is very like distant and there's some amount of miscommunication involved. Like, maybe they didn't understand the question, but no, he repeated it like 17 times. And it's the worst part is that his class is the one that people pay least attention in, even though it's such a valuable way to learn more things. Like, all he does is focus our eyes on how to research, what to look out for when we're researching, when we're looking for a specific answer. You know, how do we shift our perspective? Like, and he's like a really cool person. Like, genuinely, he's an ethnomusicologist, like major expert in one specific kind of folk music. And it's so cool to learn from him, and I feel like none of my classmates get that, and that's so sad. Like, out of like 30 odd people, I seem to be the only one who cares about what this guy has to say. And I don't mean that in like a ha he way. I mean that completely seriously. Like, none of them are ever interested. They all are always doing something else in his class. And even though he forces you to participate and then he calls and he calls on you if you don't, I'm the only one who ever has my hand up and wants to engage in the topic and have a discussion. Which is like, the whole point of coming and studying somewhere is to be able to understand different perspectives and open your mind up so that your college level education does you some benefit, and instead of making you a more close-minded person, makes you a person who's more open to other ideas and able to appreciate the different perspectives that people have to offer, especially from their different backgrounds and stuff. And I'm like, today I heard the most wide, like, insane thing, by the way. Our teacher was asking us this question, like, what do sources give you? Like, what do they do for you? You know, like, what are they giving you? What is a source? What is a source? What does it give you? And so we're all like listing things, and I'm like, are you looking for a particular answer? Do you just want to gauge what we think sources mean? And he's like, yeah, I'm looking for a particular answer. So, you know, I was like, knowledge. They give you knowledge. You know, sources are great, like, source material. They're good, just like ways to secure more knowledge and see more like things, get more ideas. And the word he was looking for was perspectives. Sources are good for perspectives. Sources are a source of perspectives. Perspectives, multiple. But somebody said sources are a source of us. You get us from sources. I kid you not, this PhD lecturer, professor, he looked stunned that somebody could come up with this answer. I too was stunned. I was like, what do you mean? Because, like, that is not, like, this is not a rhetorical, philosophical question. This is, like, a very legit, like, straight to the point, you get to, like, legitimate things kind of question. Like, we're not in philosophy class, we're just in research class. Sources are a source of us, like, of people. And I was like, damn, that's deep, but also like, what? That's so random to bring up when there's no context for it. I actually felt bad for her, because I was like, you missed the mark by like a lot. And it's fine, there's nothing wrong with making mistakes or being like silly or not knowing what is being asked of you. But like, she doubled down on it, which was so funny. I genuinely felt bad though. I was like, for a second, I was like, damn, that's something. I don't know what to say. I feel like I complain a lot about my classmates. Do I? Somebody tell me whether I do or not. Is it very bothersome? You know, I'm a very insecure person. Like, especially, I'm working on it. I've been working on it for quite a few years. You know, my mom's a therapist, okay? So she's like, she does not catch this about me though, because I'm very good at hiding it from her. But I've been working on getting better at not being so insecure about stuff I know I'm good at, but I feel that I'm not, like imposter syndrome, but not exactly. But this is one of those things where I'm like, I don't know if I'm being mean or not. And if I am, is that okay? I mean, I'm human. I have my vices. And I have parts of me that are not that pretty or pleasant. And, you know, maybe a little bit cruel as a person as well sometimes. Especially with people I lost any tolerance for. Which seem to be my classmates at the moment. I'm sure I'll get it back, but I just keep feeling like alienated. It's already hard enough being a foreigner in a new country and half of the people, or more than half of the people around you, are the locals, and they have their own understanding of how their world works, and you don't. You know, you're like totally out of loop with half of the stuff here because you're new. You have no idea, and I don't really plan to be a local ever. I don't think I'm gonna stay in Singapore for good. Like, this is the place I want to be in for the rest of my life. Mostly because I just don't think this is the place for me. There's a lot of stuff I don't like about it. And it's all stuff that I cannot change. Like, this is not like, oh, a house, oh, like, my cutlery or anything. It's stuff that I don't have any control over. So, I don't think this is the where I end up for the rest of my life place. I don't think I'll have any place that I end up for the rest of my life. I feel like I'll be one of those people who moves a lot, but like has, you know, of course, home somewhere. or like moves every couple of years to get a new taste of a new place, a new place, a taste for a new place. But it's nice to explore new places by living there. I won't lie, like it's very tough on your system, and by that I mean like you have to relearn everything that you know about a place and get used to it. And I'm really good at adapting, I won't lie. I'm very good at figuring out the best routes to where and what I would like to eat the most nearby, where the cheapest food is, where the food is good. But you know, it still takes a while. It was much easier somehow in Malaysia. I don't know why, but it was like easier to find places I liked because I had like one place I liked I could always depend on. Here, that's much harder for some reason. I think it's because I know I'm gonna stay here longer. Like Malaysia was 9 months, and I knew that I was gonna leave after that because I was just like, I'm here for a year, and then I'm probably gonna I'm gonna go back home for a few months, and then, you know, be off to a new country. Right now it's, and then it became I was home for a year and a half, and then I moved to a new country, which was quite nice. I liked having that whole gap year, and a half. It was helpful. It was put things into a lot of put a lot of things into perspective, and was able to set up a lot of like fun stuff for me to do even as I, you know, study. Like streaming. Like that was supposed to actually, funnily enough, I was supposed to start streaming in January of 2023. And my idea for wanting to stream came up in 2022. I think August or September, where I was like, you know, it'd be nice to do something like that. I don't know why or what really prompted me to become a VTuber, but I saw VTubers and I saw them streaming, and I was like, actually, I like talking a lot, and honestly, I have so much to say. And it'd be a really good way to get all of this like energy out of me. And guess what? I ended up streaming. Like about 6 months later, in March, which was originally supposed to be February 14th, but then I delayed it for a month because stuff was going on. So, yeah. I just feel like I've become so different as a person in the last 5 years. Like, so in so many ways. But I think the one thing that didn't change was like my willingness to believe that people can always be better. Every single time I'm proved wrong, I'm like, should I rethink this belief of mine? And I always say no, but like this time I'm really finding it hard to be like nice to my classmates. And by that I don't mean kind, because I don't think I'll stop being kind to them. I don't think that's possible for me. It's really hard to be kind, but it's the choice I make every single day because I believe in kindness. But nice, and then like keeping up with polite conversation and stuff like that. And okay, you know, the funny thing is polite for me and polite for other people mean very different things, and by that I mean my standards for politeness are much higher than the normal standard average person, because my mom's standard for kindness is much higher, so is my grandma's. Like I just learned from them, so my standards are theirs and theirs are extremely high. My mom's standard for kindness is higher than mine, which is saying something, because apparently I'm so nice, which I don't think, I've never thought that I'm this nice, but apparently, according to people I know and my friends and stuff, that I'm so nice that people often mistake my niceness and just politeness for wanting to be friends with them. Safe to say, I have not made a lot of friends by being polite. In the sense of, I've not made friends because I was polite to them. That's just default setting on my life. I don't know how to not be polite. Like, it's really hard for me to be rude. And if I am ever rude, I almost always apologize, unless it's truly I believe I have done nothing wrong and honestly it was the other person's fault. Which has, even if there was, I just still feel like I should, you know, say sorry for being rude when I didn't mean to be rude. But in this case, it's like the difference between trying to be someone's friend so you're extra nice to them and being bare minimum politeness. My bare minimum politeness, according to my friends, is very much a lot of politeness and a lot of niceness, which I feel like is not true. I often do things that I would not consider polite to other people. Like, I don't have any examples right now, but I'm sure I'll figure some out before the end of the stream. But yeah, it's weird because I don't feel that way about myself. I feel like I'm a really unkind person. Very, very not nice. Or maybe that's just something I want to believe to preserve that last hint of sanity I have left. But if I lost it, honestly, is that really a bad thing? I don't know. But yeah. Sorry, that was really random. Spent like quite a bit of time just complaining over my classmates, I imagine. Sad. Did not mean to do that, trust. Okay, let's go to... I think we can go to the Devil's Spine. I want to see what we can get from these kings. But oh wait, wait, hold up. What if we go to the research outpost, okay? I just feel like it makes sense, you know? Ooh, ow, ow, ow. Holy shit, okay, wait. Ooh. Well, that's a meal. Lovely. Okay, also lovely. Wonderful. Okay, let's just go towards the back because I smashed my ship in, so that's always fun when that happens, I tell you. Wow, it was blinking a lot, so I thought there was gonna be something good. Hi Juju. But in fact, there was nothing good there. It was all $100 more. Well, ain't that nice? I'll just repair any damage that I have caused. Now that I did get this versatile rod, I feel like I should go try to get like other stuff. I already got a floodlight, but I don't know. I feel like that's not enough, right? Does anyone else feel that way about getting these floodlights and stuff? Where like, not enough. It's never enough. I just really want to unlock, and I mean it, I just want to unlock this so badly. We're only at 2 on this. I imagine that once we get this is when this starts unlocking, which is ideal. Or is it really? I thought that by the time I get to the middle, it will unlock by itself. But I guess I was wrong. I don't know. I feel slightly cheated. Hold up, let me use a spyglass, cod, blue mackerel, red eel. Let me see what I can get. Cod, blue mackerel, red eel, cod, bronze whaler. I mean, I kinda wanna get that whaler, but I think I will probably get caught before I get the whaler, so. I want to get some, not these, but I want to get some dredge spots, but I can't see any. Do you guys see any dredge spots, or am I crazy for not being able to find them? Or am I not crazy because they're actually not there and I'm not insane? Ooh, Bisso. I can't get that yet. Which sucks. Hello? Why do you not let me get the abyss? Oh. Check cabin for bonuses. Lovely. Give me the bonus. Let me eat somebody's heart. I just feel like that would be tasty. Oh. Hey, did you guys see that? Oh, black tip reef shark. Okay, I think we should go get that reef shark. I'm gonna go fish that up and then come back to where it is safe. Because, well, I mean, fair enough, you know? It's already quite... Ooh! These are also odd shapes, huh? Ooh, now that is interesting. I did not think... Oh my god, no, 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 no. Nope, 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 we're going, we're going. That ship is actually a big, insane fish that is trying to kill us. So, just to avoid that, just to make sure, you know, we don't die because of the insane fish, we're gonna run, because we're smart, I suppose. I missed you. You were gone for a year. I was gone for a year? What do you mean? Was I actually gone for a year, guys? I was just gone for a weekend and some. I mean, I was sick, and then I had like the whole week has been really busy. Also, hi. Missed you too, I guess. I really did miss you guys. It felt like a year. It did to me as well. This week has been so incredibly long. I cannot believe it has only been 5 days into week 5 of my 15 weeks of classes. Technically it's 14 weeks, but 15 because I do have that last week where I have to submit stuff, so... And it's actually 16 weeks, but don't tell anyone that I said that. I don't want to curse myself with doing more than necessary, but to be fair, next year, I mean year 2 onwards, I will have to stay till week 16 no matter what. 4 months of this stuff. Not that I mind, it's really fun going to college and studying stuff that I actually really like, so that isn't the issue. Busy week. I cannot wait for you guys to hear all the originals I'm gonna release this year though. Like, this is all out of nowhere, but the amount of originals I've been working on, like writing, is insane. Genuinely. I don't know what to tell you other than get ready, because this is gonna be a year full of originals and just fun things. Nothing in the basic crab bot. Useless. How could they not give me even a single... Actually, I'm gonna leave this here. We're gonna go to the Stellar Basin. I'm going the wrong way. Ain't that lovely? You bought the Arturia mini lab since you suggested to me that, and I'm having a headache setting it up. I think, and I'm pretty sure Arturia has a bunch of, what's the word? Tutorials? I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. So there should be a lot of different like places that are telling you how to set that up. But honestly, I don't blame you for being confused. I know how hard it is to set up a freaking MIDI controller, especially a new one. Freaking the worst experiences that you can have, trust me guys. Setting up MIDI controllers is like such a headache. Which is why I'm so hesitant to get a new one just yet. Mostly because I'm like scared if I buy one and I have to set it up and it's a headache, I'm gonna give up in like half a second and be like, okay, you know what? Actually, all of this was a waste of money. I'm never buying a MIDI controller again. But I need But I need more, like I need a different MIDI controller because the one that I have right now is just so bad. I don't like it, is what I'm saying. I mean, to be fair, it's like 2 years old, more than 2 years old. And it's not like my favorite, so I just bought it because it was cheap, like I said. They do not have tutorials for beginners. When I opened their tutorial, they started playing chords. Okay, fair enough. That's a fair concern to have, honestly. But no, you should be able to find like tutorials on setting it up on YouTube, not from their company website specifically, but they should have like plenty of stuff that you can look through on YouTube. Like, I mean, just like made by people, not necessarily those people from Arturia. I want the Arturia audio interface. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's such a pretty white color. It literally gives like such good vibes. I've already looked at everything, right? I'm just gonna spend that research part on this. Now I just need 2 more. Now that is very, very good because that means that I can... Ooh, I was just gonna crash into stuff. That would have been horrible. As I've said before, guys, crashing into things here is absolutely insane. Because there are those big tentacles inside the freaking abyss situation, whatever that is, that keeps trying to kill you, you know? What does audio interface do? It connects your like it connects your mic and stuff. Like if you have like a mic or an instrument that you want to use to record like vocals or instrument stuff on, you use an audio interface to connect it to your computer, laptop, whatever device that you're using, so that it can like get good audio. It like basically transforms a sound signal, like a sound waves, into a signal and then sends it to your DAW, which then reads it as an actual sound, like a recording, but it's like clearer and cleaner. Like especially if you're using like condenser mics which need phantom power. So those ones are really the ones that require audio interfaces. And I have a condenser mic, which is like, oh well. I also have a dynamic microphone, but that one is also something that connects via an XLR instead of just a USB. But there's a lot of USB mics that you can buy. There's like so many good ones actually. The ones from Audio Technica I know are really good. I used to really love Audio Technica. I still do. Yeah, my current pair of headphones that I'm using like every day is from Audio Technica. Super good headphones. They were super cheap as well. I only got them for like $50, which was also heavily discounted because, yeah. I don't know how I got them so discounted, honestly. I was also surprised. Trust me. I was like, whoa, that is a steal. Yes, please. Okay, now this one has it all, which means I can purchase this upgrade. 3 boards for this, right? Huh. This is in a very weird spot, honestly. Don't know what to say. This spot is so strange, but okay. But yeah, audio interfaces are super useful. Especially if you're like thinking of getting like a mic, because like most mics, even like some of the decent ones that are cheap are, you know, they like to do the thing where they don't want you to connect it straight into your computer, which is like I don't really mind that in the sense of I resent it or anything. I think it's fine. It's whatever, honestly. But it does mean you have to get an audio interface. Right now I'm using the M-Track Solo from M Audio. It's a super cheap audio interface. And it's kind of janky, like the make and the build of it is a bit like... It feels very cheap, like it's gonna break down, but it has held up for the last like 2 years. And that's by like me just doing a lot of damage to it, so like moving with it several times. Yeah, I've done a lot of weird stuff to my poor audio interface, but it's still hanging on, so it's actually a pretty good audio interface when you think about it that way. You guys see that? There's a ship that is... Do you guys see that? I'm not insane, right? What is that? That's not my ship, is it? No, it is? Oh, damn. Okay. Coral grouper. Dredge. What is that? Hadal. Coral grouper. More Hadal. Dredge. Spot. Maybe we could go Dredge. What do you guys think? Or let me see what's over there. Abyssal. Red snapper. Let's go get those red snappers, guys. I don't think I've got a red snapper yet. I mean, if it shows up, then I probably have got it, but I don't remember catching one. So, that being said, thanks for explaining. You're amazing. Of course. Dude, why would I not explain? To be fair, though, some of this stuff is like... Sometimes I don't know how to explain this stuff because I honestly sometimes don't know what I'm doing. But that's okay, because you can always learn. So, look at how many fish I have. So many. What day at? Not that. Okay, maybe not that. What's that? Red snapper. More red snapper. That's a lot of red snapper, you know? It's like they're kind of obsessed with red snapper over here. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll go for that coral grouper. Like, it clearly wants to be picked up. If you want to be fished up so bad, you know, I will indulge you. I will fish you up, coral grouper. You are mine now. Oh, it's the stupid fish that has that like fits nowhere because it's just such a weird... Do you see that? That is such a weird size, dude. Dang it. That's annoying. I won't lie. That's quite annoying. Let's do another coral grouper and then we'll basically have a full stock. So we'll stop here. We could get more red snappers. Let me see if I can find any more red snappers. Barracuda. Red snapper. Oh. I think we could get the red snapper and then come back to the pontoon. Wait, weren't we just fishing here? Yeah, we were. Dang it. Oh, that's also red snapper. Wonderful. We're just gonna get a few more red snappers. Because we want to fill up every single little corner that we have. Other than the one that is like that one. Because I don't have anything that is just one singular. Wow. So many. Let's go. Oh. Almost bumped into like a whole thing. And we were right next to the pontoon as well. That's so good. This is the way that I want my fishing experience to be. That I get close to the pontoon like in 2 seconds. Another research part. Let's go. We're like swimming in money for those research parts. This is a good one though. The lights are good. Apparently this is more like it's a better engine. And I agree. it is better, but I also... Yay! Why is this not unlocking? Why is this not unlocking? What do I have to unlock for me to get that? Do I have to like unlock a troll net or what's up? I thought I'd get to unlock it. Huh? I wanted the thing. What? This is so unfair. Like, I thought I was so smart. But apparently I'm not. I'm just an idiot, huh? I'm so sad. I think the... Ooh, not good. The weird hallucinations are back. That is definitely not good. Let me just check on what the research outpost needed. Cause, yeah. I don't have those ones. Okay, glowing octopus, firefly squid, aurora jellyfish. I don't know where the jellyfish is, but I clearly found the firefly squid, so... Let's go to the research outpost next, shall we? Where is the research outpost? Wait, is it? No, wait, we have to go to the old fortress. Hold up. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Dang it. It is so hard to navigate on here, I swear. And what a waste to fish in these parts when they don't fetch you that much money. To be fair though, maybe I'm just being a bit greedy, but like the whole point is to make money in this game, not gonna lie. Ooh, shark. Short. Oh, it's a hammerhead. I don't think I've dredged. I mean, I don't think I've gotten this ever. That's a huge shark. Did you guys see that? Oh my god, that's kind of insane, right? I don't think I've ever done that before. Okay, researcher. Okay, so firefly squid. Why should I give her my trophy catch? That'll be really nice and expensive. Nothing. I'll be going now. I have no idea where you get the aurora jellyfish. I don't think I've heard of that yet. So, I wonder if I'm missing some important information. Ooh, another research part. I wonder what I have to use it on before I get the abyssal and the halo stuff. Like, I'm just so mad that I didn't get it last time. Okay, I think the stock is low, so I'm actually gonna go from here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, second dredge spot. Never know where you might get research parts these days. What is that? Okay, hold up. Where am I? Going the right way. That's good. That's good. We just need to go to the pontoon, which is somewhere here. There. It's there. Lovely that we were able to get there before it was dark and the big tentacles came out. You know, I kind of want to show you guys what happens when you go to the big tentacles. Because, like, it's... Why won't it let me spend money on that? I wonder... Wait, hold up. Let me figure out how do you unlock that. How to unlock abyssal Dredge. Ah, so you have to work with the old fortress researcher. Dang it. Ugh, that's so annoying. Okay, fine. I guess I'll do that. God knows it's hard to be like. Let me see. Does she have? Yes, she does. Wait, did it get cheaper to buy a research part? Guys, it became cheaper. Amazing. I have never been this happy in my life. I don't know what we should be researching, honestly. I mean, we could do catbots, we could do nets, we could do anything. We could do more engines. I'm not the most keen on these ones, if I'm being honest. This one is pretty good for me. But I'm like, just for the sake of the... I kind of want to just accumulate research parts then. Like... Do I have anything in my inventory other than... Oh, okay, wait, hold up. We're gonna just put those research parts in storage. And this as well. And we're just gonna floating dock. Rod spaces, rod spaces. Huh, I don't know what I should get more. I think maybe like net spaces? I just don't know. Ooh, okay. I mean, this one's right there, right? Like, clearly needs more of these. So, now I should have nothing in my storage other than what was just like the basic stuff. Undock. Now we're gonna go into the middle of the thing so you guys can see what happens if you get too close to the tentacles. Look at that, it's getting hot and bothered. It's gonna hit me now. There's this Dredge spot, right? What's over there? Oh, it does. Why is it doing nothing? Wait, it was. Oh, yep. See, there's the tentacles. Ha 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 ha! Don't you guys? I don't know where the jellyfish are. It said there was Aurora jellyfish. Where are those jellyfish, huh? They're supposed to be in this area. Am I missing the jellyfish? Like, am I just dumb? Or, like... No, that's still the... No, seriously, why can't I find the jellyfish? Where is the Aurora jellyfish then? Actually, maybe I can wait and show you guys where what happens when the crazy ship thing comes after you. It'll be here soon, I think. Maybe. Look, it's getting closer, the hallucinations. Maybe I should go further away from the light. It might be faster. There'll be a ghost ship that appears sometime soon. And that will want to kill me. I believe. that's what it does. Firefly squid. I still don't see those aurora jellyfish. Am I missing something about those jellyfish? Where is the ship? Eh. Where is that ship, huh? Oh, time was not passing, huh? Look at them whiskers. Damn. That is not normal. Something ain't right here. I would say, but you know, what would I know? Where is it? The ghost ship thing. We're just going. Oh? No, that's just a jellyfish. Disappointing. You think the ghost ship would be right after you. But it's not. It's already like 5 in the morning. You're kidding. That was disappointing. I thought the ghost ship would be coming after me by now, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, hello. No, that thing's definitely gonna come after me, you know? But it's gone for now. Or is it? It's 7 in the morning. Why is it still there? I thought it wasn't supposed to follow me. What the? What? Ooh. Oh, it's trying to make me. It's trying to make me die. Oh shoot! It's like well into the morning and it's still following me, I believe. Oh, okay. It's not following me anymore, which is. But the eye is going crazy. That's something. Ooh, doubloons. Doubloons. I hit my ship on it. Damn. The crazy ghost thing didn't come after me, which is sad. I was hoping it would. You know, I've been dying to watch a horror movie lately. I just need like some joy in life. And I know how that sounds, guys. I do really know how that sounds. Saying that a horror movie brings me joy is weird, but horror movies do make me pretty happy. Because they're, you know, horror, and horror makes me laugh. That eye is going insane, I tell you. Like, that eye is having a time. Where do you get the aurora jellyfish? Hold up, hold up, hold up. We're gonna look for it. Encyclopedia. It should be in the stellar basin, right? Trawl. Oh, you have to trawl it. It's not possible without a net. Dude, what? Oh, that's so annoying. If I have to go out of my way to trawl, that would be so annoying. Open the cupboards. Inspect the equipment. Look around on the floor. And leave. Undock. Where am I again? So hold up. We're gonna be going crazy soon, just to be completely clear. But now that I have stuff on board, which is just metal scraps, I kind of want to dock into the pontoon and then go out to like go crazier. I just want to show you guys the big metal, the ship that comes, the ghost ship, because like it's kind of strange, but it's also kind of cool, you know. So let me just floating dock and just put these away, more like. Oh, I don't need any more. That's strange. Huh. I have fulfilled all of the... Okay, now we can go out and cause more trouble and hopefully die while we do that. Because I just want to show you guys the big, insane thing that comes after you. Ooh, I can fish that up. Oh, it's just... Ugh, gee. Look, it's happening. Aha! That's the ghost ship. Look, it's there. It becomes a big fish when it comes close to you. Look, you see? I'll be like, oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, oh, those are fishies. They're following me. Something's over there. Where is it? Why didn't it come meet me? What? What the heck? I was expecting to do something, dude. Ooh. What the heck? Okay, now that I have something, I kind of don't want to just... I don't want to just die, so I'm gonna go back. Because I'm better than that, you'll see. I'm smarter. Dang it. I thought my panic was going insane, but the truth is, it's not enough. I need to do more. It's worth almost 500? Okay. That's insane. You guys see that? Like, okay, wait, hold up. I can buy this, or I can get a trawl net, which I feel like I should get a trawl net because it just makes sense, you know? But before we do that, let me just check. Stellar Basin. It's coastal. Okay, I need a trawl net that's coastal. So... they're both coastal, right? But I need this one. Okay. We're gonna... Yep. Let's just put that away. It's fine. We'll come back to the ocean fish later. We're gonna rest. I guess it's just not happening. The crazy fish thing. Lure. Yay, we're just gonna... What was in it? What was in it? What was in it? Ooh, red snapper. Now we just go around and hopefully catch more fish. It never responds to my touch, which is just rude as hell, man. Oh my god, I had packed explosives though. What? Ugh, that's just rude. Okay. I can't believe I forgot my packed explosives. Gee, search part. Let's go. Wait, hold up. We're just gonna swim around and hope for the best that we get stuff from the net, which would be ideal, but if we don't, that's also fine, you know. What we want in the end is just to catch an aurora jellyfish, which can only be caught by trawling, which sucks because I don't want to use a trawl net, and I'm quite adamant about that, you see. Net. More snappers. Ain't that nice? I think I should go back because my brain is freaking out again. Well, I feel like it's getting darker. And therefore one must, you know, go back home where they came from. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go to the pontoon so that I can, you know, use this trawl net for good. As long as I just float around with it for a few, it should be fine. Right? Ah, it's like getting its catches pretty quick as well. I'm just gonna circle around this a little bit. Hopefully catching another fish. We didn't get any other fish, but it's okay. We're gonna dock anyways. Sad. Just 3 red snappers. Not enough for nearly anything, I tell you. I have 4 research parts. What do I even do with 4? Like, I could do these. I feel like that's something, right? Damn. I could do these. What do you guys think? Should I just spend my research parts or wait for there to be more? I feel like I'm done for the day though. I spent like 40 or so minutes just talking, let's be honest. Save and quit. Confirm. I'm stopping for a bit. I don't feel like continuing anymore today. Yeah, we're stopping. We can talk a bit more, guys, and then maybe if I'm like enthusiastic about playing more games, we might play a bit of Infinity Nikki. It's the good stuff. It's the good stuff, trust. You know, I haven't seriously played Infinity Nikki in the last week and a half since I last played it, basically. I opened it up yesterday and then today, but just to make sure that I got all the rewards, which I didn't. I missed one, which sucks, but the new banners, the 4-star ones, are so pretty that I want both of them. I don't want like the evolutions I'm not that keen about, but they look very nice. I'm like I kind of want them both. Oh, so I've saved up all of my diamonds and stuff, which there's not a lot of, so probably next week I'm gonna just do like an Infinity Nikki stream. We're gonna go crazy, finish everything that there was to do for this patch, and get like a bunch of diamonds and then spend it on, yeah, well, doing bowls, which is always fun. So yeah, do you guys think I should save for next patch's banners, the 5-star ones? But I honestly don't care that much, if I'm being honest, about the 5-star outfits. Unless they're like truly something special, like the Flutterstorm one and the fairy ones that came on for the first like 1.0 release, which got over way too fast. I still am so sad I couldn't get the whole fairy one. But you know, it was what it was. It is what it is. I actually don't care that much. Like, gacha, thankfully, has no hold on me. If I have to pull for things, I just don't care. If they give them to me and I can achieve them through other methods, I'm very okay with doing the work. But if I have to pull for it, I don't care. I think it's just like an automatic reaction at this point. But point still stands. I'm still good at resisting any temptation. Because I basically have none. Like, I think like, oh, it'd be nice to get like every outfit. But then when I think about it, I'm like, it kind of is unnecessary. Because I genuinely don't think I play the game enough to justify that kind of money spending, even though I really love the game. You know, one of my classmates also started playing it. Such a good game. And she is one of those people who talks about games and only games constantly, and all she does is game, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when I think about how everyone else is working on their music, I just feel like, are you sure you're in the right business? You may find yourself more interested in like gaming. Cause like genuinely, all she does is game. Like even during our class, sometimes she's gaming, and I'm like, damn, that's insane. Cause I even put my phone away. Like my phone's on silent. I don't touch it while I'm in class, unless, you know, we're getting like a 10-minute break. Then I'll be like checking my phone, replying to messages, reading a book, which, oh my gosh, guys, I kind of forgot that my MacBook has the iBooks app, and I've had an iPad since I was in like 7th grade. Don't ask me why I really needed an iPad in 7th grade. At that point, it was just very much a cosmetic thing where I was like, I really want an iPad to play games on and have fun on and watch YouTube videos on. And so my grandma bought me and my sister one iPad to share, which was very nice of her. It was a fun iPad to use as well. And since it was primarily for me, and the sharing thing was more of a suggestion, so I downloaded and read so many books on that old thing. And then I used my dad's iPad mini for a while, and then I eventually got my own that I've been using for quite a few years, from like 2021 till now. So it's been, 4 years almost. I think it'll be 4 years this year in July. I don't think I'm upgrading my iPad anytime soon because it was like the M1 chip. It's pretty good. It's useful. I want to upgrade it, but mostly for the storage, because I have I think I only have like 128 GB of storage, which is very small amount. When I was buying it, I did want more, but my mom was like, I don't think you'll need that much. And I was like, okay, if you say so. Now I'm like, dang it, I need more storage. I need it so badly. If I'd just gotten more that time, then I wouldn't even think about searching anything up. But I might get a new iPad like 2026. I feel like that would be the nice time for it, like a good time to get a new iPad, maybe. I don't know. I actually don't know. Time is going by really fast. Might get one earlier, who knows? Like, it just depends on how it does its job. But it's very useful gadget to have, at least for me, because that means I don't have to carry around notebooks and stuff, and I have like a lot of notes and song stuff, and just am able to do a lot on the go. But I forgot that my MacBook also, which, yeah, I know I'm such a cliche musician who has an iPad and a MacBook, but they needed me to have a MacBook because we're using Logic and that's only available on Apple, and I refused to get an iMac because I hate iMacs. I also hate MacBooks. I think the interface is so much harder to use. But I forgot that it had the iBooks, like the app, which means I can access all of my books and get new ones on the go. So today, instead of paying full attention in class, in our research class that I normally do, because like today was like pretty chill day where we were just like mostly doing our activity stuff, which the teacher wasn't really paying attention to, and I had finished before I started reading. I finished the activity part. Okay, I was like, I'm done. So I started reading a novel while sitting in class, and I got because I kept being interrupted by the teacher every 10 minutes, I only got up till page 150, and I think there were total of 500 something pages. If you just let me read for longer without interrupting me and me having to make sure that I'm paying attention, I would have read through the whole novel within 3 hours. And that's also because I'm just, I'm also crazy, but insane that I started reading it. I started reading this novel, and it was this YA whatever I found. That was the first thing I saw, and I was like, this looks interesting enough, I'm gonna read it. It was actually not bad in the beginning, and then I just kept reading, and I was like, this keeps getting worse. How? But then I'm like, it's YA. The protagonist is a 17-year-old, and it cannot get much worse than this for somebody who's now older than 17. Even when I was younger and I used to read YA, as one does, teen fiction as one does, I would prefer that they call it teen fiction, because young adult gives it the flavor of it should be older than 19 and closer to 25, in the middle of 20, 19 to 24-ish. But it's not. It's always under 18 or at that cusp of adultness age, which is really weird age to be at to do weird life-changing stuff. But your life does change when you become older, so I guess that's fine. But When I was younger, I was like a teenager and I used to read like teen fiction novels. Sometimes still do, they're fun. They have like insane plots sometimes, but I used to still think they were cringe, okay? I'm not kidding. I used to love them, I still do, but they're so cringe sometimes. Like the plots or the characters are so like copy paste template of each other. They all are like kind of quirky and they want to be quirky, but they're just normal people. I don't know. I just feel like I don't relate to them because I don't feel like them anymore. Or didn't even before. Like maybe that was a small time in my life, like a very very short period of time where I was like, I feel like a YA novel, which my life kind of feels like a novel a lot sometimes. Especially when I listen to my mom talk and like her life sounds like it came straight out of a freaking novel, like it came out of a book. She literally lives like she's a Mary Sue protagonist. Things just happen for her. And it's insane, it's awesome, and I love it for her, but it makes me feel like so scared of what's gonna happen to me as the daughter of a protagonist. Because, you know, they're kind of cursed, right? But then I'm like, but like, if I have like a sequel story and I'm the protagonist of said second story continuation of this universe, actually insane if that has some merit to itself. I would actually be in a really good position, which I feel like that's kind of where the whole novel protagonist thing in my head comes from. But I mean, there's just so many weird incidents in my life that just give like, somebody wrote this vibes. Like somebody, this is a novel, this is not real. But you know, it's funny because like, yeah, I said this to my mom and she was like, haha, you guys keep calling me Mary Sue, because me and my sister kept saying that for her, and she was like, what does that even mean? And then we explained it and she was like, oh no, that's not me, like I, you know, and like she's trying to defend herself, and then literally 2 seconds after that something happened which we're like, yeah, that's so Mary Sue of you. Like literally the world bends around your very existence to make sure that you are happy. And you know, like it's awesome. I love that for her. My tracking phone is on 10%, which means at some point in the near future my tracking phone's gonna start to die, and that's when I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh guys, I'm gonna go. But it's also 1:15 in the morning. I want to sleep before 2 a.m. or maybe like before 3 a.m. even though I have class from 4, and I'll probably leave my house at like 3:15 to get to class before 4. I want to practice before I go because, you know, honestly, I don't remember the lyrics of the song I'm supposed to sing. Like, not all of them at least. And the last, like, chorus part, I'm kind of like, not sure what I'm doing. Even though, like, I know what I'm doing, I'm like, not confirmed. And because we have to be as close to the original recording as possible, so I've been like going line by line, memorizing the melody and trying to like set it in my freaking bones so that if somebody asks me to sing this ever again, I sing it according to the original, so close that you cannot discern that I ever did anything else. Even though honestly, it's nice having your own spin to this stuff because it makes it more authentically you. I don't think anyone wants to sing just very 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 close covers of the original, but it is a beneficial skill to have because it means that you can copy very chill and easy and are able to learn new music quickly, which is what you do. You listen to it like a bunch and sing it a bunch and you suddenly know what the music sounds like, which is awesome. I also have to decide 2 songs as options for my ensemble. I'm trying to go for the easiest ones. Like, let's be honest, I'm not gonna put an effort for this. The easiest ones will be the easiest for everyone, which means that I will not have to do any thinking. And also because if it's easier, that means you have to do less work. But then I'm like, what other people have picked might not be as easy. So maybe, just maybe, might be a little bit difficult to finish. Because we're supposed to mix for other ensembles, so like basically we do like a switcheroo where you mix for me, I mix for you situation, which is fantastic when you think about it, but also like yikes. I cannot tell you guys how scared I am for my exam for this semester, because I'm like, if it's us in that one ensemble group doing stuff, there's a chance that we don't do it well, and that would be not good. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That being said, I am really happy that I get to study this stuff. Like, and this is my life. It's the coolest thing ever. I'm also starting to get really sleepy, if that wasn't obvious, with how much I was pausing in between what I was saying. It's genuine conscious effort to keep myself awake right now. I woke up at 7 in the morning. And I slept yesterday night at like 1 a.m. or 2. I don't know anymore. But it was not a lot of sleep. And the day before that, I slept at like 2 a.m. So it has not been a lot of sleep on any day. And it has been a very long day indeed. Like genuinely long. And you know, I spent like 2 hours after my last class was over waiting for like my classmates' performance time to start. Like, and I was like in a practice, like in a practice room, and I like spent a little bit of time practicing my song for tomorrow, spent a little bit of time composing, spent a little bit of time just doing nothing. And at some point I was like, holy shit, there's still some time left. So yeah, I just spent like, I think I spent an hour just reading, which was nice. Very much needed break. I also ate like a snack of salt bread. Very good stuff. Yeah, it was just butter bread that was baked very deliciously, buttery and salty. It was not salt bread, it was just a butter roll. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. Oh my god. I don't know why, but that butter roll is just always so good. And I also bought a piece of focaccia. Oh my god, the focaccia from this one bakery called Lavender is so nice. And it's also reasonably priced, so I don't feel bad. I'm gonna have that for lunch with cream cheese, and I'm gonna spread, like, toast the focaccia. I'm gonna spread cream cheese on it. I'm gonna put some seasonings, and then I'm gonna slice a cucumber and then put it on the focaccia and then eat it. And it's just gonna be cucumber cream cheese focaccia, and it's gonna be delicious and amazing, and I'm gonna love it so much. I'm all out of vegetables, frankly. I just haven't bothered to go shop because I was sick last week, and this week I've just been really busy, so I didn't have time to go. But I think I can go tomorrow after my classes are over. It should be by like 6:30ish. I'm gonna go grocery shopping because that's very necessary. And then after I'm done grocery shopping, I'm gonna go home. And it's gonna be great. Lovely. I even go as far to say that. But yeah, it's always nice when I can just go home earlier than I expected. Like today, my classmates told me when I asked them how long the performance was gonna be, they said 2 hours. So I was fully prepared to stay in college till like 10 p.m. I was like, oh shit, okay, I already committed though, so I'm still gonna go, even though I'm really tired and I would rather go home than watch a 2-hour long performance. But I would not have missed it for the world. So it turned out to be 75 minutes long, with like greeting them and giving them like stuff at the end. I didn't give them any bouquets or anything, but I wish I did have bouquets for them. But I did like give them like, you know, praises, heaps and heaps of them, because it was so good. My jacking phone's finally dying, dang it. I have 25 seconds. Whatever, I'm gonna say bye after it dies. I showered upon them heaps of praises because they did so good. They were playing duets. I already said this before earlier in the stream, but they were playing duets, piano duets, a lot of them. There was a string quartet, 3 violins and 1 cello. There was a duet, like 4 pieces, 4 movements of one piece, with a violin and piano. Lots of piano duets. Really, really nice duets as well. Very good, like, pieces that they picked. Like, wait, I have the whole set list because I asked them to send it to me. I was like, let me see what you guys are doing. Yeah, it was like, they did like some Nikolai Kapustin, some Debussy, some Gillock. Yeah, there was a lot of fun stuff. Lots of, some Mozart, of course, there must be Mozart. And they also had the Sleeping Beauty waltz, which honestly, okay, Tchaikovsky is one of my favorite composers when I think of classical music, because I just love him. But I love the ballets that he has and the soundtracks for them all, like the scores and stuff, like, and they did such a good job. It sounded so good. And they did some more Carl Jenkins as well. It's really nice, well done. It's really fun watching them perform, and it was like done really well and it sounded really good. So I was really happy that I was able to listen to them play, because I got to watch them play and like perform properly, which I haven't seen that before, because I just, it's only been a semester. I think last semester they didn't have any performances. Well, this semester they did, and they performed so nicely. I was very like, wow, I'm so proud of you guys. I don't know why. We're not that close, but I was like, wow, I'm proud of seeing my classmates perform. When I did tell them, I was like, I'm so proud of you guys. You guys did great. I had so much fun coming and watching and enjoying the music. It was all very well expressed pieces. Loved it. So I was very glad I went, but I was very exhausted by that point. And I was literally like, okay, I'm too hungry. I'm gonna go home. Like, I'm sorry. I want to talk to you guys more, but they were like talking to their parents and their teachers and stuff. So like, I was like, I'm clearly like, right now I'm kind of unnecessary. I can just congratulate them later. So I'm gonna go home because I'm so tired and hungry. I came home and I had pasta, instant pasta. It was not like, I didn't make it. It was just like from a packet of pasta, which had flavorings mixed in. So I just had to add water, and I added some cheese on top of that, of course, and I toasted up some of the focaccia I got. It was one piece, and I toasted like one tiny slice because I was like, I want some, but I don't want to eat the whole thing because I want to leave some for tomorrow's lunch, because I don't think that's gonna be breakfast. Let's be honest, I don't think I'm waking up early enough for breakfast, so I'm gonna have that before I leave to go to school for my class. And once I'm done with class, I will, go home. I mean, before I go home, I'll grocery shop, but you know what I mean now, right? Like, it was really fun. Today was fun, as most days are. Every single day is fun. I don't know why I'm saying it as if every single day is not fun for me. It's so much fun. I don't know who I'm convincing, but I genuinely think that every single day has been so fun. Every single day, and I mean that. I just wish there were more food options nearby, man. They made us do a student satisfaction survey yesterday. I went and said, you guys should put more tables in the common areas. There's a lot of common areas that just have a lot of open space, and I would like, and there's like always no tables empty when it comes to lunchtime or when it's like busy time. And it gets so hard to find somewhere to sit and eat that sometimes I think like, should I just sit on the steps and just eat? And I see people doing that, so I'm like, more tables. And I also said, actually, there's not enough food options on campus. There's like one cafe and one vending machine that has hot food. But both, like, the vending machine doesn't have any vegetarian options. The cafe does, but it's quite expensive for a college cafe, which college students should be frequenting. But honestly, I don't think any of us are, at least not as far as I know from my course. But they really don't have that many food options on campus for us people to eat. Like, if they're like trying to get food in between classes and stuff, which is like, what the heck? Why would you do this to me? I trusted you. I believed that you would provide for my spiritual and physical sustenance. Of course, we're still paying for all of this stuff, but yeah. It's kind of awkward. I really wish they'd set up like a school cafe canteen, which it could be student led. I don't mind doing like the hard work of setting it up and like figuring out how to make it self-sufficient. But what I think for me, what's important is like, oh my god, can I put forward a proposal to do that? Like, I would do it for real. I'd set up a whole freaking cafe for my school because I could just do it. I have some experience doing stuff like this as well. So I've done a lot of weird random stuff that has nothing to do with music at whatsoever because I felt like it. Yeah. I guess it's like it would be a lot of figuring out where to purchase. If it's student led, then it's also like designing the area that we would be assigned, stuff like that. I mean, ideally it's like all like I feel like you could even use the furniture that's made in the product design classrooms because they have like these stools and stuff that they make, and I'm like, what a good use for these stuff. Like I will say donate your useful stools to our student cafe idea. I mean, you could have like the design communication students design like posters and stuff and menus and stuff for us, like, and like the music could be like people from LaSalle. Oh my god, I just told you guys what I study. Accidentally. My brain is not working. I was trying to hide it as long as possible. It would have come out at some point, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, from my college, because there's just so many musicians, a lot of us. I think over 100 or around 100 if you count all the bachelor's level programs, but like year 1, year 2, year 3, but you know, I could have alumni come and help us out as well. I could have live performances. Oh my god, I'm so smart. I would really like that. I feel like they should have that. Why do we not have that? I will suggest it. I swear I'm insane enough to make this happen. Oh, okay. I'm done. My brain's gone. I don't have any brain cells left. Let's just... Let me just start saying bye, because it's gonna take a while anyways, so... I take a while to say bye, huh? I'm reluctant to say goodbyes. It's always a see you soon, see you later. Because I do believe we'll see each other again. Because, you know, I don't plan to disappear out of the blue unless I die, which in that case, too bad. The world literally did not want me to stay alive no more, so... Yikes. But yeah, I really, really appreciate all the love and support, guys. Thank you so much for being here and listening to me whine about classmates and everything in life. But also, just know that it's okay to be whiny sometimes. We all have, like, feelings. That's the only way I can explain this. Genuinely, I'm trying to think of words, but my brain is, like, blanking. It's shutting down, slowly but surely. But you know, it's good to have places where you can be vulnerable. For me, it's like, I have no problems being vulnerable anywhere. But also, if you're here and listening, you chose this for yourself. You chose to listen to me complain or not complain. I don't know if it's complaining or not yet. When I make my final decision on whether it's a complaint or not, you guys will be the first to know, you know? So, yeah. I cannot wait to pick up Love and Dave, because actually I can wait. I don't care about that game as much. The hype is over. Like, I was hyped for a while, and now I'm just like, let's get it over with. I don't think I'm gonna play the game longer than next week. Because like I said I would play it for a week, and then I gave it its fair shot, and it's done, it's done. I'm not doing much more because I genuinely just cannot. But tomorrow I think we can spend a good few hours. I might start stream early. I know I said 11 p.m. but I remember telling Soleil that it would be earlier. So, if I do start stream earlier, just pretend that you knew about it already. My bad. I do not remember that I said earlier to her. And I just put down whatever number came into my head because I was making this schedule at like really late at night on Tuesday. Because I was like, I need to post this now. Because it's already Tuesday. Cannot wait till Wednesday, huh? Can I wait till Wednesday? If I like, because like, oh my god, it's so hard to make a schedule by Monday. I mean, it really is for some reason difficult. It should not be that difficult. Usually I have some time, like 15-20 minutes on Monday when I'm eating lunch, to like just quickly make a schedule and push it out. I usually have some stuff in mind on what I want to do this week or the next week and stuff, so it's not supposed to be difficult. But this week I just genuinely didn't have time because like after I finished eating lunch on Monday, I just had to leave for my next class. And yeah, it was an interesting Monday anyways. The next class was also very interesting. Very, very interesting. And by that I mean it was like very long and kind of boring. Except for the first like half an hour, which was the fun part. Then I just watched my classmates flounder while I just sat there because it wasn't my turn to flounder, so yeah. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. God, days of the week are going by so fast. But guess what? Once that performance is done, I can tell you guys about it. And then I can tell you guys what song I sang. I mean, I can tell you guys what song I'm singing tomorrow. Anyways, like, it's not like anything stopping me. This week's Funk Week. So we're singing Superstition. I'm singing Superstition by Stevie Wonder. I know. It's such a famous song. I'm so scared that I'm gonna mess it up, but it's very hard to mess a song up if you're this well practiced. By that I mean, like, if you've had so much experience in singing, then it's like hard to mess up a song that you've already heard like a million times. Not a million times, maybe like 100 times in the last week or so. I've been listening to it non-stop, I tell you. It is hard to listen to a song this many times. I mean that. Song isn't like, it's very confusing sometimes. I'm like almost forgetting the lyrics of every single verse and chorus, even though the chorus is like the same every single time. So I don't know how I forgot, but it doesn't matter, because what matters is that once that's over, it's over, and I will never have to sing that song ever again. That's the only comfort I'm getting, because honestly, all the other song choices were so weird. Like, it was Funk Week, right? And they were all these like old school funk songs, and I heard all the songs and I was like, okay, there's only 2 decent options, and one of them was Superstition and the other one was just a plain instrumental. It didn't have any vocals in it. And so I was like, my options are limited, which means that, yeah, I picked Superstition because I was like, I ain't singing any of those weird ass lyrics that were honestly just weird and confusing and very, very weird and vulgar and sexual. And I was like, I do not want to sing this in front of my teacher, who's like 50 something. So he says. I don't think he's that old, but like, I could be wrong, honestly. Man's old, apparently. But I know he's listened to these songs before because he's the one who picked the list, but like, it's strange because I hear the songs and I'm literally like, what in the freaking world are these? Next week is Synth Pop Week, which I'm excited about, which means tomorrow we're picking the songs for next week, which is quite nice. So, you know, fun. Synth Pop. I'm singing with one of my classmates instead of alone. I would have loved to sing alone on Synth Pop Week, but that was not the case, which sucks. But at least we get to listen to Synth Pop next week, which is nice. I love how every week becomes like about a specific song and that's it. That's my whole week. I'm gonna remember this in terms of this is the song I sang that week instead of this is what happened that week. Although to be fair, there's not much else going on. Like, life is pretty standard. Oh, this is a calm before the storm. Something's gonna blow soon. I'm kinda excited. Now that I know, now that I finally have realized, hindsight, calm before the storm, there's gonna be something that blows up soon. Either some of my classmates or me. Honestly, I have my bets on myself. Why? Because I'm kind of tired of listening to my classmates complain about stuff that they did to themselves. And also just be generally unaware of what's going on in the world. And by that I mean just like around us, like in our class. It's weird how much they can ignore while sitting in class and knowing what's going on, and then still somehow not knowing what's going on, as if that was something new that we all discussed when they weren't there, even though they were sitting right there. It's really strange. Like, I don't know. Classmates weird. But yeah. Okay, enough about my classmates. Seriously, I need to stop talking about those people. They're like inconsequential in my life. Truly, like very truly and very genuinely inconsequential in my life. My life literally does not have much to do with them other than when I'm in class, which is honestly a very smart part. I would like to believe it's a small part of my life. I mean, those people. Not classes. Classes are fun. Love the classes, don't like the people. That's okay though. Happens to everyone. Once in a while. But yeah. So much stuff going on, seriously. Wow, I was so busy this week. Feel like I can breathe today, and then tomorrow I can breathe, but then weekend comes around and the weekend ends and suddenly I'm back to not being able to breathe again. But that's okay, because you just gotta deal with it. You just gotta believe. Okay. I'm for real done talking. I will see you guys tomorrow when we play Lads. I still actually haven't downloaded it on any of my devices. I'm probably gonna download it on my iPad and we're gonna play it for... I'll see if I feel really okay about it tomorrow, then I might play it for like next week. But if I don't like it, I'm just gonna not play it. Okay, I like to give things a fair chance. And it's not like a Date with Death that we played last year, which was like just, you know, a whole game and it would end. This is an ongoing game, which I just don't have the energy for. So I knew that I wasn't gonna play it longer than a few days, but I might not play longer than a day because I might not like it that much. So I have a feeling. It's just like, I know I don't really like otome games that much, especially ones that are just so supposed to make you feel like you're the main character, which all of them do. But like this one specifically has some of those dialogue choices that make me feel like that is something I would never say or do. So I don't know where this is coming from. Like, even if with suspension of belief, like, sorry, suspension of disbelief, like, this is just something that would not happen to me, or I just would not do, because it does not scream like it's from me, you know, or my genuine reaction. Which is why I just can't play otome games in peace, because I'm just too bad at suspending disbelief and keeping the immersion. The future of otome games is when you can like full dive VR it, you know? And it's like you're like talking to those people and like touching them and stuff in the holographic world. It would be pretty cool, like in the virtual world. And it's like they're like kind of full, almost sentient, like they don't know that they're game characters, but they don't behave like they're game characters. So that would be pretty cool, right? I feel like that's the future of otome games. Like that's where it's gonna start heading to. It's random. That's a random tangent. I'm done. Seriously, I'm done. I need to go sleep soon. Not only is it almost 1:45 and in the morning, but my voice is getting tired. I can hear it. Getting tired. Which, oh my god. After so many of the piano duets that I was watching today and listening to, my ears were like ringing with piano sounds for a good 15 minutes after I was gone from over there, and I was like, dude, I know 75 minutes ain't that long, but like my classmates have a bunch more performances this month. So it's gonna be pretty fun going to all of them. I'm excited because it's like, it's fun watching people perform. It's very fun. So it will be even more fun. It'll be so much fun. But yeah. Okay, for real. I'm done talking. I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember to like eat well and sleep well and hydrate and just have a good day or night or whatever time of day it is might be for you. Yeah. Super inspired, guys. So thank you for being so inspiring, my muses. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye now. Mwah. I'm going for real this time. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna go sleep soon. Yep.